welcome back to my channel. So I am getting ready to wash this hair. It is definitely hair day. And let me say, my hair still looks pretty good for this to be like day 7 hair. But yeah, it's hair day. I need to do a deep condition, wash, shampoo, all the things. So I'm about to hop in the shower and do that now. But I also wanted to show you all the process of how I get my hair to look big, full, and it can last about 7 days. If you're interested on how I achieved this day 7 hair with flawless, defined looking curls, go on ahead and hit that thumbs up video and let's get it. Alright, so this is everything that I will be using. More than likely, I'm probably going to go in with this Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Shampoo. It's the fall winter season, and if you are in an area where it's like super cold out, you want to make sure that your hair is hydrated because it's easy for it to dry out, especially if you're going to be wearing it out like this. This right here definitely maintains moisture, maintains frizz, and gives you that long-lasting defined curl look that you're looking for. I really love the Manuka Honey. So it has a fig extract baboa oil, and it hydrates and replenishes extra dry and damaged hair. That lets you know that it is packed with a lot of nourishment for your beautiful luscious curls. So yeah, y'all, go on ahead, grab this, or honestly you can really just grab whatever works for you. And then I have the deep moisturizer conditioner by Shea Moisture as well. This one I'm using it until this runs out, and it's honestly at that point it's probably like right here. But this has raw shea butter, sea kelp, and argan oil. This does well, but I really like the whole Manuka Honey set by Shea Moisture. Is definitely a go-to. I just didn't want to get the conditioner when I already had conditioner, and I'm one of those that if I'm not gonna use it right away, I will use what I have already before I go and buy something else. So that is the reasoning why I don't have the conditioner and shampoo set. But these both work pretty well. I mean, it maintained my hair and it gave this look, so these work well. And then I also have the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Mask. This here, chef's kiss. Okay, I know there are other masks out there for your hair that work really well. I know a lot of girlies make their own mask at home. Personally, I don't have the time. This works so good, and it has the same ingredients if I'm not mistaken: Manuka honey, Maphora oil, and fig extract. Do yourself a favor and grab this. I swear by it, hands down, it's the best mask. I know there are others, but this is my absolute favorite. And if you have 3C for a hair curl type, because that's what I have, highly recommend. These are the products that I use when I get in the shower, when I wash, condition, all the things. These are what I use, and it works pretty well. I'm gonna show y'all the back of my hair. So this is the back of my hair. It still looks really good. I got major compliments on this, and honestly, this is a braid out, y'all. Like, this is a whole braid out. And I keep my braids in for about a day and a half, I would say. Yeah, about a day and a half. And then I'll do 8 on each side, and I'll take them out, style it maybe like in a half up, half down situation, and then I'll slowly begin to take out the curls. And honestly, I need to go to the beauty supply and pick up some oil because I just ran out. So let's get into it. And we're back. My stomach is hurting. Whew. I went and got myself a kava bowl after I washed, conditioned, and did a deep treatment mask. And I'm thinking the sauce was too spicy because now my stomach is hurting. But I also went to the beauty supply after I went and picked up my lunch. So, and they didn't have the edge booster that I normally use. This is the kind that I really like. It doesn't have a fragrance or that smell to it. It's just regular, and I like that. But I ended up getting this one. I've used this one before. This is the coconut banana scent. I really don't feel like smelling nothing right now. Got me a new edge brush because the one that I had broke. This is the oil that I use. This is the Gro Hair Stimulating Oil. Really like this. It has done wonders for my hair. And then I also got something new that I wanted to try out as well. This is the Luster's Renutrient Slick Stick. It's definitely not focusing, but whatever, y'all get the point. So this is my hair after washing and conditioning and doing a deep treatment mask. It definitely has grown a lot. We have been chatting, and when I say we, I'm talking about me and my stylist, the one that cuts my hair. We were chatting and I was just like, I cannot get my hair to grow longer than where it's at, and it's really frustrating. Just gonna part it down the middle. So we were just chatting and I was letting her know, like, my hair has gotten so healthy, so full, and it has gotten long too, but you cannot tell due to the shrinkage that I have. And when I tell you, that is beyond frustrating to me. So I was just asking her for some techniques. What could I do? Because my shrinkage just does me all the way wrong. Like, it's not even okay. Like, it's just low-key disrespectful. And she's like, well, the best recommendation that I can give you is to start doing braid outs. And I'm like, that might work. Because I was doing braid outs a lot last year, and that's when my hair just took off and started growing. But I wasn't consistent with it, so I didn't really see the result of it being stretched out. Even now when I stretch it out, you can just see how long it is. But because it's naturally used to going into that shrinkage from the wash and goes that I normally do, it's just not used to it. Yeah, we're just gonna start doing that and seeing what happens. And I honestly feel like it's gonna grow the way that I want it to. I just gotta be patient with it. Really, your hair is a whole journey within itself. So I'm going to just start in the back. I like to just kind of section off how I want the braids to kind of sit, because the way that you do your braid out determines how your hair is gonna like come out. I have learned from the last braid out that I did that it really matters how you braid your hair and the positioning. It has to be flat. Like, you can't just start braiding up your hair and it's not going in a specific direction. It all has to go cohesively. Like, it all has to be braided flat and it all has to go down straight. And that determines how good your braid out is going to be. I've done it two ways so far. I've done it with bigger braids and I've done it with smaller braids. And I feel like the smaller braids is what works better for me. My hair is just way too thick and way too much prone to a shrinkage for me to do thicker braids. I'll be going in with the Pattern Styling Cream. And I'm not gonna use too much of this, because if I use too much, I'll get some buildup and it's just not gonna come out the way that I want it to. So I would say about that much, because this is gonna be for 2 braids. Make sure you start at the root, work your way down to the tip. And I like to kind of work my way through it by combing it out with my hands. After applying the hair cream, I go in with the hair stimulating oil. After I have added in the oil, I go in with a bit of, not a little bit, a lot of it of Eco Styler gel. And this is optional, but this is just what I do to make sure that the hair is nice and flat. You want to make sure that right before you braid it, it's all smoothed out. Not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. And once you get to the end of the braid, you just want to twist it out with your finger, kind of like a finger coil, like so. And that is the first braid. Nice and flat. Let's finish off this braid out, shall we? Onto the other half of my hair, because I always like to go in right there, do the back side, and then end up, you know, doing the front. I like to kind of go and part the straight line and kind of like start where my baby hair is. And then this portion of my hair will be its own separate braid. So I have done about 8 braids on each side, and I'm gonna leave it in until tomorrow, probably around like the afternoon time. I'll take them out and I'll show y'all what it looks like. But typically you want to take out your braids when they're dry, like fully dry, not damp, like fully dry. Because if you take them out before you're supposed to, let's just say you did all this for nothing. So we will reconvene tomorrow and I will show y'all the final result. I will catch y'all later. And we're back. So I actually had the braids in a little longer than I would normally do. They've been in for about 2 days. And now we're gonna take them out. Got my clips, my oil, and I'm gonna start in the back. This is gonna be a quick, easy process because I have to go actually. It's Thanksgiving. And I'm like, I can't keep these in that long. I gotta get it going, you know? So add a little oil to my hands. You always wanna make sure that your hands, your fingers are all oiled up, because if your hands are dry, it's gonna be frizzy. Like the friction is gonna make it frizzy. So yeah, so we're gonna start down here. And make sure that you're careful. I can be a little impatient and I'll just like go super fast, and that messes up the curl that you want to have. So, and I want these to last, honestly. Let's just get into it, shall we? And voila. So this is how they're looking. They look very nice and neat. And once I have done a good amount of the back, I'm gonna separate them a little bit. Let me just finish out the rest of this hair.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the niggas around me, ride and they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG.
Okie dokes. So let's just start in the back. And same thing as before, we are gonna oil up our hands. I like to separate as they naturally come out. And don't worry about separating them too much, because the more you separate, the more prone to frizz it'll get. You see how they're kind of already like separating on their own. So I just kind of pull it apart.
I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just threw on a hoodie, it's a print shop. Waited, I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things just started getting tenser. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now, I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I don't miss ya. Right now, I'm just stuck inside a crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone.
All right, we are all done. My camera had died, but I usually, once I'm all done with taking the curls apart, I'll go in with some oil and I'll just put some oil on each side, top, just to give it a nice little shine so it's not as frizzy. But hey, frizz is gonna be frizz at this point. And honestly, sometimes it could be your best friend. This is my first time using this slick stick, so it's gonna be a first for the both of us. We are literally trying it. We're trying it together. Hold on. Oh my God. This smells like something very nostalgic, and I like it. It makes me happy. I just love when things remind me of like times when I was young. You know, like, am I the only one? I can't be the only one. I love those moments. So we're gonna see what it's giving right now, I guess. I'm gonna take my time using it. Start in the back. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Come on, slick stick. Okay. So that's the slick stick. It just kind of just laid down the top, and I really like. Got our baby hairs looking nice and slick. Period. It looks so pretty. But I'm gonna come back on here just so y'all can see like how it ended up looking after a couple of days, so y'all can fully see that the braid out is definitely a game changer. Period. But all right, until then, we are back. So I wanted to show you all day 2, 3 hair. This is the final product. This is what my hair looks like after it has gotten some volume, after the curls have set. This is how it looks. Just want to give y'all a full picture. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you all what the braid out was given, what the result looks like after a few days. And honestly, this is definitely going to be my go-to just in general. You know, like I feel like the braid outs are doing me so well. And I really love the way that my curls sit, how they don't shrink up. Normally when I do wash and goes, I've always felt like the shrinkage was just too much. I just feel like now I have a routine, a very secure routine. And I'm just like, I'm in love. Like I'm in absolute love. And I truly believe that my hair is gonna get longer. But yeah, this is it, y'all. Y'all let me know if the braid out works for you, if you're feeling it. Like, just let me know in the comment section. Let's create a community here where we can just bounce ideas off of each other, support one another, and most importantly, love on one another. Because this is a journey, okay? Like, my hair, I cannot begin to tell you the trial and errors I have experienced with this hair of mine. But I finally have found a rhythm, and I'm really, really happy to say that I'm in a good place with it. You know, like, I truly believe that your hair is something that you have to get to know. It changes, it goes through phases in different stages, and my hair is not, first of all, wash and goes worked for me at one period in time when my hair was shorter. Now that my hair has gotten extremely long, like you can see, My hair is very long, so it's like it has changed, and with wash and goes it just doesn't give me the same result that I once had. And with that being said, it's like now it's time to switch it up, try something new, something different, and the braid outs are definitely where it's at. So I just wanted to show you all what it gives in a few days. And again, let's chat it up in the comment section. And if you're feeling this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all the things y'all already know. Show your girls some love, okay? I'm gonna be showing that love back, and let's just create a nice, beautiful community here, more importantly. So this is it. That is the end of the video. I know it was long and drawn out-ish, but yeah, I will catch you all in the next video, and yeah, see you soon.